Hello, what's up? What's going on, Ben? What is that? Whoa, buddy. Micah, how's it going? Solar? The shading is immaculate? Well, I appreciate that. Fancy shark? Exactly. Juice, you know what's up. A high-class shark lady here. Only the fanciest. I saw that, Momo. Can't delete your message. I can see. Hey, Chaos, how's it going? How's everybody doing tonight? Let me get my microphone situated here. Make sure chat's visible. Oh, I have top chat on. Oops. Already screwed up. Amazing. Amazing. Nobody was hidden though, I don't like. Good so far, it's good to hear. You're good, nice. Mr. Mystery, how's it going? Mr. Mystery, always up to some shenanigans with an older woman. I can appreciate that. Here to bully chat? Yeah, you did that last night. You were successful. Cats successfully bullied. You NTR'd Wrath. What a night. Great stuff. Doing dry runs? Are you talking about the, what do you call it? The dubbing, the voiceover? Yeah, I know, Sonic contacted me, and I think Center mentioned it too. I know he did, actually, but yeah. Yeah, I can't believe you guys are actually doing that. I thought it was just a bunch of talk. That's crazy. That's cool, though. I appreciate it. You guys putting in the work there. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. You're actually trying it. Hey Momo, what's up? Can we be friends? You said that in the DMs. Then you made an uwu face, so I ignored it. I would have ignored it if you didn't make the uwu face, but you were kind of asking for me to just slide right over that. That was some poor wording there, but you know. No NTR for Wrath we can share. I'm not sure if Wrath's down for that. I don't know if Wrath is a sharer. He might be. I know Wrath's not opposed to the ladies of the night, so... You never know. Oh no, Juice. How could you? One of my commissioners uses the uwu face a lot, so I can't say too much about it. It just usually it's associated with RP stuff, so... Interesting so far, or thus far, yeah. I've never dubbed anything, so... When I make videos, I don't even dub over those, I just straight record like a stream almost. So I've never tried dubbing, I have no idea what goes into it. Hope you guys have fun with it. Do some raw recordings later. Yeah, you can do that, I guess. I don't know what to tell you if you do. Like, I can't give you any direction or anything, I guess. I don't know anything about voice work, really. Watch the gain on that mic. Give you some helpful notes like that. As you can clearly tell, I'm an expert audio engineer. With my Blue Yeti sitting on the table. Offer you friendship, BD. In return, I'll give you friendship. That's a crazy concept. Never heard of such a thing. It's not like a scam. Sounds like I'm being taken for a ride there. Another poor choice of words, but you know. Against the rules? What's against the rules? What happened? Done a little voice acting, directing for small animations. Okay, yeah. You edit your videos a little? I know you said you're making a visual novel, D-Ben. Are you gonna have it voiced, or...? I think it was you saying that you were making a visual novel, I'm pretty sure. Said you're gonna put it on Gumroad or Ko-fi, one of those things? I can't remember. Mostly want to watch for pops or sibilants and equalize sound levels. What's sibilants? Never heard of that. Is that the S's or whatever? I just said that because there's an S in the word, that's all. I have no idea. Yeah, we got the voice raws, just need to compile. Okay. S sounds, okay. I wanted to be a VA at one point, but my voice isn't very compatible with VA work. Yeah, I don't know. Is that true? I don't know what that means, really. Some of the anime dubs I've heard, I don't feel like you would have any trouble getting that work. I don't know. I think any of us could. Especially some of those lower budget joints. Probably put up an ad on Fiverr for those. I don't have a good voice for most of the characters I want a voice. Okay. Yeah, if you have specific characters in mind, that might be true. Already yawning. Great. Ghost Stories dub. That's true. I've seen that, Mr. Mystery. You're right. I've seen some episodes of Cowboy Bebop. I think I might have seen the full series, like in pieces, but I like that dub. That was a good dub. But yeah, they're few and far between, in my opinion. But it's not a matter of good voice or bad voice, it's a matter of appropriate voice. Yeah. Ben, you've never heard me speak, so you wouldn't know this, but I sound less than ideal. I guess it depends on, like you said, on the role you want, but I don't know, I didn't find your voice annoying, so I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty of roles out there if you're willing to have your heart set on a different character. I don't know. Send me a sample. You stream, Momo. Shouldn't be too shy about sending your voice out there. Ben may have the perfect role for you. BD, you should come to my stream. Okay, send me a message, Momo, when you do. If I'm home, I will stop in. I don't have Twitch on my phone, so... I can do that, you just have to remind me. If I ask nicely, will the shark woman choke me out with her bicep? Definitely, Solar. It's easy. I think she'd do that. No questions asked. I actually have chapter 1 finished. It's ready to go, like, written. I just need to put the game together. I actually started working on the game today a little bit. I got, like, the most bare bones stuff together. I did a super lazy shader for the animation, for idle animations. Maybe I'll show it at the end of the stream if I can. I don't know. I'll have to see if I can get it pulled up. I haven't implemented full screen yet, so I'll have to see if I can pull a few strings and get it to work. It's really nothing worth showing, but you can see my little silly animation I made. D-Bench stopped by too? Yeah, I don't have a Twitch account. Oh yeah. You can watch that on an account, D-Ben, but I'm not sure if there is any downsides to that on Twitch. I think you still have to sit through the mandatory ads and all that. You can cope with that. I might start streaming on Twitch again more often, I don't know. I like the interface still. Having to click multiple places to start a stream is so nice. Just open OBS, click, and go. It's the one saving grace of Twitch. And I get my little icons I like too, my little emotes or whatever. If that's what you need, Mom, I'm not sure what you're asking with that. Must have missed something. Or I said something weird, maybe, I don't know. I just want to feel worthless. Try to figure out these shadows here, make them look somewhat decent. Spend all this time on the shoes. I don't think you're going to see them in the game. I have to make a little sprite for Shark Mommy too. And for our boy here. That'll be a fun stream project probably. We can do that on stream. Alright, is that good for our first pass of shadows? I think so. Alright, let's go to the next one. Add some more depth. Some more curvature to the meat. I'm gonna start with the titties, of course. The titty V, my favorite. May not work on this angle, we'll see. I might be distraught and heartbroken if my titty V doesn't work. No. Not great. Might just not be in the cards for this angle. Yeah, I didn't think it would, but that's alright. That's alright. She's so my type, she doesn't even need a titty V. I'd still kiss her. Right on the lips, I tell you. You picked a time to join. Michaela. Did I say your name? Apologize if it's not. And thank you for the nice words. Appreciate that. People always join, I'm saying weird stuff. It's not fair, I tell you. Chat's the degenerate one, not me. I'm a nice boy. Chat's the perverts. Okay, it is how you say your name, that's good. Glad I didn't mess it up. I'm known for butchering names, so I apologize ahead of time. If I do. Let's see now, what do we need to do next? Probably work on that tail a little bit. Who's your favorite? Oh, Mr. Mystery here says, who's your favorite porn star? I actually don't know. I don't really know the names of any. I guess Shiri. Because Shiri's helped me so much. She retweets my stuff all the time. She's really cool. If you don't know who Shiri is, Shiri Allwood. I've always got her back, whatever that's worth. Whatever good that does her. Yeah, you picked a time to hop in, Michaela. That's an appropriate face to make. I can't blame you for that. No judgment here. BD is a porn artist. That's false rumors. It's not true at all. That's allegedly. You have to put allegedly in front of that, or it's slander. I was being truthful about the question you asked, though, Mr. Mystery. I keep wanting to call you Kami. I guess it doesn't matter, but... My answer was truthful there. I was being silly, obviously, but... A muscular potato? Is that a potato? Juice is flexing, showing off. Trying to impress our shark lady here. Kami or MM, either works. Okay. I know you changed your name. I don't know if there was a reason for it. I don't want to throw it out there if you were trying to rebrand or whatever. Trying to avoid the cops. Never know. Don't be no snitch. Some silly music. Just then Juice busts out his keyboard. This is a PS2 playlist. Very nostalgic. To answer your question from last night's stream, Anastasia is my fave of your OCs. That's a good choice. That's one of my favorites too. My Djinn MILF. I make you question stuff about yourself, Dommies. How do you mean? What could you possibly mean by that? You're back? Welcome back. Welcome to the stream, though, Dommies. I guess I'm saying that right? Hope so. That's alright, Michaela. If your boyfriend needs help, go help him out. No worries here. I'm pretty laid back. Try to be. Appreciate it. I'm glad you do, Dommies. I try to cover all my bases here. I've got a nice boy, a nice lady, a nice tomboy here. Trying to round it out nicely. Cover my bases. I'm good too, Dommies. Every once in a while I'll have a grumpy stream, but not tonight. I feel pretty good tonight. Usually if something's not working, like my tablet, but I got a new tablet now, so it's been smooth sailing ever since. The beady blood pressure's down. So I can't complain. I'm glad you're doing well too. Gay persons enter the chat. Well, welcome, Brickmaster. I'm glad you made it. I knew you were gay too, so everything checks out. Like I've said before, if you ever come in and say you're not gay, I'd be worried. Round it out. You're doing good too? That's good, Michaela. I'm not sure if I asked you. Sorry if I didn't. I usually ask everybody who comes in. If I forgot, I apologize. Let's get some of these darker shadows in here. Shadows, it's all about shape design. When you're doing stylized stuff, even realistic stuff, it's a lot about shape design. Getting cool shapes. I'm not saying I'm good at that, by the way. I try. But results may vary. Wolf Hacks, what's up? Blue Boy, you like the Blue Boy? His name is Iris. I like him too. He's gonna be one of the main characters in my game I'm making. So it's good to see that people like him. Play a part in your current situation? That sounds ominous, Dommy. I hope it's a good situation. Not bad. Hopefully it's a good situation. Hope I didn't contribute to your delinquency. You skipping school? Committing tax fraud? Or just kissing some cute boys? 'Cause that's okay. Sup bitches, bros, and non-binary hoes. How are you, Sonic? Been brainstorming ideas for Iris. Are you gonna do something with them? Go right ahead. Yeah, I'm making a game. Chapter 1 will be free for everybody to play. It's gonna be a spicy game, obviously. If you're familiar with my content, but... I am actually gonna try to write some decent stuff for it. Give it my all. We'll see how it goes. I'll have to reread the script before I finish it. It might be a disaster. We'll see. I got 4 FSM. I'm not sure what that means. You like Shark Girl too? I like her. So I'm glad to hear it. Sometimes I'll make a character I'm not too sure about. Every once in a while I'll make one I like too and people don't seem to jive with, but... when I make one I feel good about, it's always nice to see other people agree. I'm doing good. We did a run through of Blackthorn Witch. We're deciding roles. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you mentioned that, Sonic. Which role did you feel most suited for? I don't know. Oh, you said everybody did Levi. Everybody's doing Levi? Oh, that probably fits. That would be the one you guys probably would sound the most close to. Like who? I'm not sure what you're asking for, Dami. You mean my characters? Which one do I like the most, or which one do... yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Hey, Jay. Oh, baby, that's right. Just trying to hear different interpretations of the character. Yeah, that's good. I'm sure everybody in chat knows about voice casting more than me. I know nothing about it. I've never done it. Never really thought about it, so... The one I like the most? That's a good question. My usually go-to answer is Sasha, my vampire boy, and his mom, Anna. Those are usually the ones I go to. It's tough. I like them all. Obviously, they're all made to my taste, so... Are you, Michaela? Which horror game are you voice acting in? That's cool. Doing some voice work. If you want to shout it out, go for it. I don't mind. If you'd like. If not, that's cool too. Frankly, Cass is good enough to voice both Emmeline and Levi. We basically modify their pitch. Yeah, that works. I didn't think about the pitch. See, that's how out of the loop I am. Modifying the pitch to make it fit a female. It's like, that's so obvious, but... yeah, people like Katz's voice pretty well, so... might be a good fit. Shooting for part 2 of Blackthorn by summer, but will it get done? I don't know. I haven't had any time to work on it at all, unfortunately. But and I'm starting that new game project, so that'll just eat into the time. I can't focus. Jump around like a cat on a hot tin roof. The old beady brain is like a little squirrel brain. See something shiny like a cat, just run off. Old beady running off into the sunset. Never to be seen again. Long story short, my friends create games, and they're creating one, and they have asked me to voice a character for them because I would act anime characters. They help create popular games. Okay, sounds cool. Hope it goes well. Hope you knock it out of the park. S tier performance. I can feel it. Good picks. Can't remember their name, but my favorite gotta be the barn with the sharp teeth and bang. That's Ellie. My shark boy. You like him? Yeah, a lot of people like him. That's one of the characters I was mentioning earlier where I made him, I wasn't sure people would like him. But people seem to really like him, and I was happy about that. Yeah. Good choice. BD run? Why am I running? When Cass was voicing Levi, I had to voice Emily. Oh, I had to voice Emily. I pray Cass wasn't recording. Got no focus, yeah. You need a voice for a younger male, so like 18 to 21-ish. I can probably do it. Well, that's Levi, Mr. Mystery. I didn't put this together, by the way. This was, I think, Katz's idea. Katz and Sin were talking about it, I think, in chat. Or Sin. They decided to voice Blackthorn. I was like, sure, go for it if you want to. So if you'd like to hang out with them and do it, I guess ask them. I didn't put it together, so. Have a good night, Michaela. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I want Mrs. Obama to sit on my face. Well, that's good for you, Jay. Just an intersection car crash of a comment. What are we voicing for, Dami? The visual novel I released a while ago. Or part one of it, at least, but some people in chat decided to voice it. I guess for practice or fun, or just to make me smile. You have to ask Cats for more details. I'm not sure what the plan is. I think Jack Black is so sexy. I'm not sure if you're being serious or not, Rickmaster. You aren't cranking it to the Minecraft movie, are you? That's true, though. You liked, on that secret Twitch stream, Mr. Bergman, didn't you? When I was drawing Mr. Bergman, you liked him. I forgot about that. You might be telling the truth. If there's any black guys in it, I could give it a try. Oh, I see. Well, Sin's black, and he's voicing the characters in it. There aren't any, but if you want to do it anyway, I mean, go for it. Jack Black is so handsome. No, Jay. I think they were saying they're black. I don't think that's what they were saying, Jay. Oh, boy. I think everybody's misinterpreting what he said. I assume it's he. Maybe it's a... Wait. Statistically, it's probably a dude. Yeah, that's what I thought, Dami, but I wasn't sure. Hey, Klazen. What's up? I'm a dude, yeah. That's what I thought. Someone help, Cats has me bricked with the Emmeline voice. Oh no, Sin. Yeah, but you can still voice it if you want to do that, Dami. If you want to message one of them, I don't know. Get in contact with them. It has, Klassen. How you been? First I got that yellow fever. That's a lie, oh babe. JJJ. Going down the path of the weird. Any need to voice an overweight middle-aged white guy? Because I got that shit solid. I think if you can do the voice, it doesn't really matter to me. Can't speak for Cats. I think it's Cats' project mainly. Need to ask Cats about participating in any way. Got milf fever. Now you're speaking my language, Mr. Mystery. Now. See, we're on the same page. Me and Mr. Mystery. He's a big Anna fan. Likes the milfs. Now we're talking. Maybe over the weekend, because I gotta get my grades up. I want to graduate. Yeah. Well, hope you succeed with that. Into water sports. Oh no. Is that another euphemism for that? I don't know. I'm not hip with all the new lingo. These crazy Gen Alphas. What will they think up next? Oh, they're skibbities. Still can't believe that shit. I'm sure if I look back at some of the stuff I watched as a kid, I'd be equally as cringe-induced, but man, what the fuck? There you go, Cat's threw his Discord down there, if you wanna message him. And how you doing, Sin? I don't know if I said hi to you when you showed up. I saw your comment, but can't remember. You know when I draw and talk, goldfish brain and all that. Computer's a little laggy. Is that the computer or the... Check my memory real quick. No, it shouldn't be. Must just be... Clip Studio having a stroke. Good old Clip Studio. About that friendship offer, BD. Friends are for women and children, Momo. Okay. Just learned about this guy named Hitler. Somebody should stop. I think they're way ahead of you on that, Jay. Don't worry about it. I think they got him. Or did they? Bum bum bum. Rest easy. Am I not a woman? Well, yeah, you are, Momo, but... You're asking me, so... TTM? I'm not sure what TTM stands for, I'm afraid. So you're saying we can be friends? Nice. You are definitely a woman, Momo, no doubt about it. Hearing what you want to. No doubt about it. Woman confirmed. Is it so wrong that I enjoy friendship? No, like I said, you're a woman. It's perfectly fine. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Oh, the song? Why can't we be friends? I don't remember the tune actually for it, so I can't sing it. Even with it being an online friendship, are the bonds, or wait, are the bonds and nudes still not there? They're definitely there. The nudes are, at least. Got plenty of those over the years. Whoa, cat in the box. Peeking out, seeing what's up. There's an old cat around here somewhere. Probably outside somewhere. BD, you've only seen my fat ass once, and it was the excuse to send you strawberry cosplay. That's true. Am I playing VN once I can get good art? Should I make Aphrodite a MILF or just a normal woman? Well, I think you definitely should make one of them a MILF. I'm not sure if it should be Aphrodite or not. I don't know. Would that be a good choice for a MILF? Hades went with Nyx. Might not want to rip them off. Well, it's not really a rip-off. It's like, you know. People will draw a parallel, obviously. Even if there was no inspiration at all. But it's just the nature of the game. If you don't care about it. I'm just trying to get you to make another goth mommy, if I'm being honest. That's my game. I'll just let my bias be thrown out there. I'm always going to lean towards the goth mommies. Strawberry shortcake? Not quite. My OC strawberry. You could dress like strawberry shortcake if you'd like. Mr. Mystery, I do art commission. Oh, there you go. D-Bin. You can hit D-Bin up if you need some art. She has a very fat ass. Oh, Momo? Yeah, I've seen it. She sent it to me. The strawberry cosplay. She's already a MILF. Oh, a Demeter? Yeah. Nyx is a goth, yep. Can I, cats? I don't think I've seen a picture of you before, have I? I don't know. I don't remember that, if I did. So I guess I can't. Sorry, cats. Thank you, BD. My fat ass thanks you. Please grow up at once, but only once. One-time offer. Limited time deal. You got the Hank Hill ass on it. That's pretty common for guys, I guess. It's unfortunate for a woman if she's got no ass. Nothing's worse. I know they can't help it. It's not their fault. Like, it sucks. But women who get born with, like, broad shoulders and tiny hips. Ah, man, it's rough. I'm sure there's guys out there into that look, though. Call them gay. Sadly, I'm jobless because I'm still in high school. And why the fuck am I 18 and a junior? Most people are my age are senior. Well, you said you failed a grade, didn't you? That's probably why. I don't think they even fail people in the US anymore. You should have been in the US, I guess. Maybe you are, I don't know. You said uni, so it makes me think you might not be. But I can't say for sure. I've had some younger members of my family, not my direct family, but like extended family, like do atrocious in school and somehow manage to get through. So, D is the minimum to pass. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe it depends on the state. I don't know. Live in Kentucky, okay. I think you mentioned that before, Mr. Mystery, now that you said that. D is the minimum pass, yeah. I remember going home and doing 1 to 3 hours of catching up on schoolwork just to get D's and C's. Don't miss school one bit. Oh, okay, yeah, well. Some people really don't gel with school. I think it's kind of a terrible way to measure people's intelligence, but you gotta standardize it for the general population. It's just how it works. I'm not a big proponent of it, but, you know. I don't really have a better alternative, so I'm trying to say. Needs a lot of work, let's say that. The school system. I failed first grade, really? I don't know how you do that. There's like 3 people older who are 18. Oh, I see. Same birthday. 18 years old. Okay. Well, failing first grade, that's pretty interesting. I don't know how you do that. I don't remember even getting grades in first grade, did I? I can't remember. My harrowing tale of elementary school was teachers always trying to get me to eat candy and cake at parties and me hating it. That was my biggest trauma from elementary school. Well, I moved around a lot too, that kind of sucked. Didn't really have any long-term friends till like middle school. Probably made me a little more asocial than I would have been, but when every year you're at a new school, new group of kids. Most of them were alright. Some of them were, well, one of them in particular was total fucking garbage, but luckily we didn't stay there long. I got like 8 more months till school closed, and I got 4 Fs. Y'all think I can pull it off? Well, yeah, you can, but you gotta put in that work, I guess. It depends what school are you in? Are you in high school or college? I don't know. Probably in high school, I guess, the way you're speaking about it. I don't know. To let you stay in college, you get 4 Fs? I don't know. High school? Yeah. I tried to join the army, but they said I had 4 Fs and wouldn't take me. Are you being serious? Is that a joke I'm missing, or did you actually get 4 Fs? I always did alright in school, so I never really had any trouble with it. But I don't know. I hated going, I know that. It's just so fucking boring. If I was paying for college, I wouldn't be slack. That's a good point, Dami. Good point. I do a lot too. I went to 6 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and 3 high schools. Wow. Does your family move a lot, or you just move a lot for, like, around the area? Like, college would be a real scam. It depends what you go to college for, I guess. Like, I mean, even a lot of STEM fields, some of them are kind of questionable, but... I think there should be a way you can, like, bypass it. If you can, like, there should be some standardized test you could take for whatever field you're trying to get into, some kind of extensive comprehensive test you could take instead if you self-study, if you're an autodidact of some kind. I guess not, Brickmaster. I didn't know that. They don't take... Yeah, you do have to have like a... They do have to take an IQ test, I know that. Can't be below a certain threshold. Because you're not useful at that point, you can't do anything really. So it makes sense. I'm surprised they use grades though, I'm surprised they just give you an IQ test. Whether you think that's effective or not at judging intelligence, but... Surprised a lot of reasons I couldn't get in is because of ADHD. That makes more sense, I guess. Me and Asian seeing F's, death penalty. Yeah, I never got an F at all, hello, I'm the same. I don't know why I said hello, Clausen. My mom's not Asian, but she would have blown her stack if I ever brought home an F. I live all the areas of Kentucky except west. Oh, okay, yeah. I moved around a lot of different states too. Now the Army's definition of dummy is a lot lower. That's true. Northern, Southern Kentucky, Central Kentucky. I got. Yeah. Hey, Callie, what's up? Clausen, when I was still in Africa, I had all A's, but that's only because the teachers would beat your ass for every missing point on a test. That's one way to do it. I don't know. I don't know if that's the healthiest way, but... Don't know if I'd sign off on that one. My stupid ass wouldn't make it then. Oh no, Brickmaster. Doing alright. How about you, Callie? Drawing this nice shark lady. Having a good old time, talking with chat. The usual BD stream experience. At least from my end. Hopefully one or two of you have fun too while we're here. Not gonna lie, BD, you do not sound like how I was expecting you to sound. A lot of people say that. A lot of people thought I was gonna be a lady, I guess. Some of them got very mad when I wasn't, I think. Strange people's expectations, I guess. I mean, this is pretty much what I look like there. It's a bean. It's a chibi bean form, but I don't know if you can see that. Is that showing up? Might not be. I guess it is. I don't know. So that voice comes out of that. Only my legs aren't quite that stubby. Curious. Wait, what was that? Trying to finish my comic. Oh my gosh, my eyes are starting to blur over again. Drawing session in after dicking around all day. That's good, Callie. Probably going to move to Arizona or New Mexico after college. I love my family, but I fucking hate Kentucky. Yeah. I thought about going to Arizona too. I was going to go to ASU, but I didn't. Trying to finish my comic. I won't finish it. Oh, I see. Yeah, well, my country, we just get scolded. It's probably better than getting beat up. Rebel flags everywhere, yeah. Tall, I'm not really tall, no. I'm like right around 6 feet. So this is my license, so I go with it. You remind me of another femboy artist streamer named Bikupan. You sound kind of like him. Really? Cool. He streams too? He draws? I haven't heard of Bikupan. I might go look at that. Femboy artist, huh? Yeah, I don't try to do a girly voice or anything. It just makes... I feel weird when if I ever try it. I don't even try it. I never have. I feel weird. Like you're putting on an act or something. To me. But, you know. That's your thing. Don't let me stop you. Who likes Kentucky? I've never been to Kentucky, so I couldn't say. Oh, you're talking to Clausen. I thought you were talking to me. I see. I've been stuck in my state ever since I moved to America. Which, oh, you may not want to say it. That's okay. I was about to ask which one, but... Don't have to tell me. I'm all about the secrecy, even though I stream, which makes no sense. The Bikupan. Okay, yeah. Himbo. Very nice. Let's see what kind of art. Oh yeah, this is good. I like this. Very cute style. I like the shading. Look at that. Yeah, I like that. I've never heard of him before, though. Thanks, Brick. Ooh, baby. You like Kentucky? Is this a fried chicken joke, or...? Yeah, I try to, Callie. Obviously, if I cared that much, I wouldn't stream at all. I would have kept cloistered away, but... I went from super asocial on the internet to streaming pretty frequently, so... What a change. I just thought it'd be fun to try, and I've liked it so far. If I ever get bored of it, you'll know I'll just disappear. Not from drawing, but from, like, streaming, I mean. I can't find chat. What's going on here? I'll just pull up on OBS, I guess. There we go. Alright, what was I doing? I can't remember. I'm still working on my height, though, since my mother keeps telling me to be like my cousin, who was around 100. Damn. Your mom scolding you for not being tall enough, huh? And Asian moms don't fool around. It's like, son, I'll talk about your leg length here. It's severely lacking. Yes. 180 centimeters, is that around 5'11"? It might be. My conversion, 2.54 centimeters in an inch, so we do the conversion, I guess. I ain't doing no math in my head. I can barely keep my eyeballs open right now. I was about to say, Asian family stuff. That's true, you are Asian as well, Cats. Katamari Damacy. That's a game I could play on stream. That'd be fun. You guys know Katamari? Like a little mole on her titty there. I like that. I always like that in art when somebody does that. Gets my neurons activated. That's close. I'm only 6'2", but today's standards, I'm a lucky medium. The ladies might not swipe left on you if you're 6'2". They're thinking about it though. Women can't tell distances though. You can say like, you can be 5'2" and tell them you're 6 foot, they'll buy it. As long as you're taller than them. They're like a wild animal. As long as you're bigger than them, they perceive it as like a monster. What's the game about? What? Oh, Katamari? It's an old PS2 game where you roll around a big ball of junk, basically. It sounds weird. You have to look it up. It's really hard to explain, Katamari. It's really fun to play, though. You basically start really small and you start rolling up things like household items and stuff, and it just keeps bigger and bigger until you're like rolling up cities. Hey, Quad 1, what's up? How good some artists draw tits. Yeah, there's some great artists out there drawing booba. The booba is a muse for a lot of artists, let's say that. Shark fin soup. Delicious. It's when she squirts, I guess. Now I'm getting perverted. Chat has corrupted me. 5'5", is that your height, Clausen? That is pretty small. Short king. You can be as short as you want if you just look like you've been to prison. That's true. I know, it's supposed to be wholesome. I'm sorry. You back on your alt, triple, quad, or quad ones? You have 2 separate accounts, or you could change your name. Tall, big boy. Another account? Oh, I see. I searched it up on Google and a ball came onto my screen and rolled up the words. It disappeared. Yeah, that's Katamari. It's a very weird game, but... it's pretty fun. At least I liked it when I was a wee bab. Maybe now I wouldn't, who knows. I feel like I would, though. Got a good feeling about it. Another account, I see. Didn't even know Google had interactives now. Oh, so it actually was like a... I thought it was like a video you saw, but it was actually in Google, huh? I see. Now let's make these boo balls shiny. Another one of my favorite parts. The shiny booba. Hey, mister, what's up? You're back? That's good. Hi, back. I'm Callie. Oh my gosh. My user is suck off? Wait, what? It's playable. Wow. What's playable? Clausen? Fish and chips or surf and turf. That's all I expect from me now. That's not fair. My visual novel I made's not hentai. I can say now that I have a piece of media I made that was not hentai. This one will be though, yes. This game will be D-Gen. All characters present will be smoochable. Oh, Katamari's playable? What do you mean, on the Google thing, or coming this summer on Netflix? Netflix do a terrible live-action adaptation of my game. You gotta get it right. I mean, if they're paying, I'll take it. You can make a terrible adaptation for all I care. I got the John Carpenter attitude there. I made my thing. If you want to make something terrible with it, whatever. Well, you're in luck, Quad 1. Chapter 1 of this game will be free. You'll be able to check it out, no charge. Now the subsequent chapters will be for patrons, probably. And maybe I'll release them eventually, but... definitely gonna be a patron-only thing for a while. Or maybe have people purchase it, I don't know, we'll see. But chapter 1 will be free, completely. So try it out. Devil May Cry was... well, you talk about the game? I like Devil May Cry a lot. The games. Need to grate cheese for a BD burrito. There's no cheese on the BD burrito, but I like the attitude. Do it anyway. I would eat that cheese if it was off her abs. I don't have a name for it yet. Don't like live actions? I don't either. I've never seen a good live action adaptation of an anime or anything like that. I'm sure there's one somewhere somebody could throw up, but I ain't seen it. Hi BD. How's it going? Reading Momo's comment there. I'm not talking to myself, I'm not that crazy. But what was somebody asked a question? I think I skipped it. Oh, what's the name's or game's name? Yeah, I don't really have a working name for it yet. The name I was gonna go for, I don't think people would understand it as a hentai game. But and it's a pretty common name for. I've seen a lot of other shows with the same name, so I was like, eh. I was gonna call it Parasite, but I don't think that's gonna work. I'll have to try something else with it. Probably not the best for a hentai game. I will put a safe mode in, probably, where you can play it if you want to stream. Anybody wants to stream or anything. Call you 1X, alright. Alice in Borderland. Is that based off of anime? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's true, Mr. Mister. I've heard One Piece is pretty decent, even though they like change stuff and switch stuff around. But I did hear that people like that a lot. Fair enough. Yeah, and I've heard Sonic, at least the first one, was alright. Momo's on a self-loathing arc right now, I think. Don't like the Sonic movie? I haven't seen them, I couldn't say. Crazy talk to yourself. I actually do talk to myself a lot. Like, when I'm thinking, I like speak to myself. Trying to think out loud. Not audible usually, but I will carry on a conversation. Yeah, there's a lot of things called Parasite. That was the working title. It's not going to be the final one. I have to call it something better. I don't know, Sonic, you're so popular. Some dudes like with no self-esteem. That's true. There's a lot of questionable behavior from those types of people usually. Usually not the best men you get with those types. Well, there's an anime called Parasite and a Korean drama, so... No, it's not based on either of those. It has nothing to do with them. I don't like the first live-action Sonic movies. Second and third turned it around. Really? Okay. I haven't seen any of it, so I can't speak to it. I know they fixed the design. That was cool. A company actually listened to its fans' complaints. Nintendo, you fucks. Nintendo doesn't have to adapt, though, because they're just make money hand over fist. It's like Game Freak. They can throw out Pokemon games with, like, barely asset swap level graphics and just get away with it because people love Pokemon. Petey, what kind of men do you like? What a question. What a question. This kind. How come I never met no homies looking like that, huh? Life ain't fair, I tell ya. So women. To be fair, Game Freak refuses to hire new people. The same people. That makes it even worse, Jay. It should be better now. Damn, don't you have, like, any incentive to improve? It's insane. They make more money than God, and they can't make something better than that? Creator of One Piece, a long time ago, said he'd think here's real-world races picked based on that. Brazilian. They picked a Mexican actor. Okay, yeah. He had his hand. He personally picked every main character. That's cool. Have you tried just meeting people online? No. I'm good with that. I know enough people. IRL, I don't need to make more. Meet more. Keep those friendships online. Not sure Nintendo keeps making them pop new games out fast without having people who already know newer and better systems. They have to learn from the ground up. Ooh, baby. You know what that sounds like? It sounds like excuse making to me. Alright? All that money, they can't hire another team? You telling me that? I don't feel no sympathy for Game Freak, okay? What do you do in your free time? Random to read Metamorphosis and got light and they read the wrong one. Well, I've never read Metamorphosis. Is that good? I think I've heard people mention that before. That's a Junji Ito one, isn't it? Or no? I might be mixing that up with somebody else. I think isn't that in Amazon Lily Mr. Mystery, where the girls pull on his wiener? I thought that was already established canonically. Oh yeah, I blame Nintendo too, don't worry. plenty of hate for Nintendo as well. Not Metamorphosis? Oh, okay. I thought it was him. Must have dropkicked my sister. I think you're talking about abusing your sister last time you were on stream. Beating her up or slapping her or something. My goodness. Siblings are much more friendly in the BD universe, so... Probably too friendly, some of them. I don't imagine Sasha's bro drop-kicking him across the room ever. The volumes he does Q&As, and he's often gets asked people their power. Oh, I see, for pervy reasons. They definitely would. If you want any realism, you gotta admit they would. With Robin, the possibilities are endless. Team to make remakes. Oh boy, more remakes. Just what I want. Yay. Being dragged to rape stuff. Oh my god. Metamorphosis. Oh my god. I know what you're talking about. Jesus Christ. Oh no. I didn't know you guys were talking about a hentai. I know what you're talking about now. Jesus. Oh my god. Isn't there also a horror story called Metamorphosis? Or am I mixing it up? What's the one about the guy who's like turning into a creature in his bed? Oh, am I no longer human? Maybe that's it. Or am I still human? Something like that? Jesus Christ. You're talking about the one who gets addicted to heroin or whatever. I see what you're talking about. When did you start using BD over Melon? I never used Melon as a main account. It was always like my, I post a lot of my fan art commissions there, and just kind of turned into that. Melon was never a main account. It was always a throwaway account. Still is. She keeps repeating chicken jockey and laughing like a maniac. Do I call the asylum? I'm scared. Probably the abuse you've done to her. Probably snapped. Alright, Sonic, have a good night. And thanks again for dubbing over, or at least trying to dub it over, whether you guys succeed or not. But I believe in you. There's the Kafka story. Is it a Kafka story? I don't know. The Only Human is a book by Osamu Dazai. Okay, that's it. We'll see it. Thinking about the bug. Is that it? But yeah. Yeah, I was getting those mixed up, I think, Jay. When you said Metamorph, for some reason, I thought Metamorphosis. I guess you can understand why. I wasn't thinking... I actually don't read... I haven't read hardly any hentai. I've read part of that one. Somebody was like, check this out. But, I've never watched a hentai. Ever. I've never read a series through. Which is kind of weird since I draw comics, but... I don't really read comics either. It's kind of weird. I don't know how I ended up drawing comics. It just seemed like fun to me one day, and I tried it. People seemed to like it. And I had fun doing it. I'm a fraud, okay? There, is that what you wanted to hear? Nope, never watched it ever. I've seen clips, obviously, like on Twitter or whatever, or just random sites, but Never watched one, nope. Hiding in the closet. Nami. Found the Nami X Goku. What the hell are you talking about? Did I draw that? I drew Nami X Goku? That sounds crazy. Are you talking about me? Get locked up in a mental asylum for the experience. Yeah, it's PS2 music is the stuff playing in the background. Fudaboo, I've never heard of that. I assume it's Fuda. Fudaboo is a hood classic. Yes, you did. It's like you're confronting me with evidence. It's like, Exhibit A. Yes, you did. Look at this Fudaboo. Hentai videos. This looks old school. The fuck? It's like an old school one. Must be a classic. I guess that's what Brickmaster said. Hood classic. Got the American flag bikini. That's always a sign of a slut. Love to see it. Under Melon Draws, there's Nami X Goku with Nami having a big old pregnant belly. I forgot about that. Holy shit. Pretty much everything you see on Melon, other than Jenna, and maybe one or two other things, is commissioned stuff, so... My OC Jenna, that's my own for fun stuff. And the recent image I did of the dad and the daughter. That's, of course, the classic BD drawing with two blonde characters. Fudaboo is biblical? Well, everybody's saying it's great. Maybe I should check it out. Hey, Angel, what's up? See you later, Dami. Have a good night. Rest up. Bring the milfs up. Space Pirate Sarah is also a classic. Alright, I'll look that up. The guy who made Metamorphosis was born in North Korea. New York City. He moved to Japan and started drawing hentai. Okay. I don't really know. I know a few of the old school hentai artists. Like, I know Poju. Of course, the femboy drawer. His are a lot of Shota stuff, though, which I'm not into. Space Pirate Sarah. She cute. I like her. Got some big old titties. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like that. Looks cute. I'd give her a smooch. Nice. North Korean hentai. It exists. I bet it does. I have heard of Bible Black. I've heard the name. Actually, I've been doing a comic commission for somebody, and they've sent a lot of Bible Black characters for reference they want for the little comic, but... You love Shota. Oh no, Brickmaster. If I put my mind in the Shota and it's a big MILF Dami mommy taking advantage of them, that's kind of cool. My childhood fantasy. Very unhealthy. Probably says a lot about me that I wouldn't want to confront with a therapist, but... I just speak facts. Probably more facts than I should. Should keep it to myself. Come Jong-un. Spicy novel? That's cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure people would like a spicy visual novel or a game more, but I thought I'd just make a game to change it up. "21 tomorrow. Congratulations. Are you in America? You can finally legally drink now." As stupid as that is. You mean straight Shota? Yes, that's a different tag on most sites. Oh yeah, okay. Yep. Listen, that's one of the first things I looked up when I was a kid. Older women. I think Agaka draws a lot of that, doesn't he? I like Agaka's art style a lot. That's how Vanyo always says hello. How do I normally figure out how much shading to add versus standard cell shading? Well, I just kind of wing it. I mean, I have like a process I've developed. I sort of follow that. Now, I don't do it very often, but I guess I could show it on here, but like a couple characters I've drawn. There's an extra step I usually do I don't do on stream very often sometimes. I don't do it anymore because I don't have time, and it doesn't really work for comics. Again, for time reasons, but I'll take something like this and then paint over it even more. It just depends on how much time I want to spend on it, really, is the answer to your question. Kind of rambling, but yeah. It's all about feel, what look you're trying to get. Different profile picture? I don't remember. Usually I remember stuff like that, but I can't remember. Never say hello again. So demanding. Oh, you are? Okay, yeah, you did have a different profile picture, okay. See, I don't remember your name, but I remember profile pictures, so... I didn't even recognize the name at all. Sorry about that. I'll learn eventually if you show up in chat enough. I have said people's names wrong before because I looked at their profile pic and they've had similar profile pictures, so... Well, yeah, you have a very unique name. Just a bunch of ones and X's. I thought you were spam bot when I first saw you. Don't give in, Vanyo. Be true to yourself. Ones and X's sounds like my dating life. Oh no. Damn. Savage. To yourself. I never dated a one. But one time I woke up next to one. In college. It made me stop drinking for a while. I don't drink at all now, but... Yikes. I need Lukoa to be real. Who's Lukoa? Is that the game soundtrack? Or what? That's Time Splitters, though. Who's Lukoa? Let me check. Lukoa? Damn, got some big titty. I've seen this character before. Yeah. I wish she was real too now. Say what you guys mean. You convinced me. My self-deprecation knows no bounds. If I was just Josh, wake up next to one would turn me into a monk. Yeah, they weren't quite a one, but... Every introvert guy? My sister just sharted and giggled. Is your sister special needs? Like, it sounds a little concerning at this point. Are you bullying your special needs sister? Do we need to call somebody? I mean, I'm not gonna call anybody, but somebody should. Ooh, God. That's worse than hello. I am too. 1x. For your sister, though, not for you. Maybe you're just schizophrenic and she's a perfectly normal person. You're having an episode right now. Hiding in your closet like a maniac. That's my headcanon of what's happening. Yeah, out of the closet joke. Still giggling. They have domestic violence updates from 1x. Amazing. Listen, I just want a 7-foot-tall human hybrid shark woman to dominate me. Is that too much to ask? If she has both a wiener and a pussy, that'd be even better. Or can switch between them. I didn't even see your comment before I said that, Mr. Mystery. I need a Japanese MILF to use me as her little white boy toy. That sounds pretty cool. Burn out from boil eggs all night? Or boiling eggs. What are you boiling eggs for? Hunting some Easter eggs? That is too much? Well, damn, Drawsmith. I guess I'm just greedy. Genetic engineering needs to get its ass in gear, okay? Making these dire wolves, quote unquote. But no human shark hybrid ladies with huge titties? A little questionable. Bro's going super. That's true. You talking about 1x? Being forced to boil eggs. Hunting Easter eggs. Gonna dye them up. No Neko girls, I know. No elf girls. No smile girl. What smile girls? I'm not sure what that is. Let me fuck monster girl. That sounds cool. What's a smile girl? Is that type of monster? Help your boy out here. I'd like to learn about a new monster girl type. Whoa, it's Onimusha music. It's pretty nostalgic. There's a fourth one coming out. I meant slimes. Oh, I see. That makes more sense. Wish we could play MSI, but it's copyright. MSI. Yeah, I know what a slime girl is. I know about slime. I should draw a slime boy. Can't believe I haven't done that. I'm sure there's plenty of people who have, but... I was surprised Creepy Boy did so well on my polls and stuff. I guess people do like Monster Boys in my Patreon. If you guys don't know who Creepy Boy is... well, I guess you'll find out, because I'm writing a comic about him. Cake recipe? You can if you want. It's a lot to ask for, but heaven have mercy, a lady food like you've conjured would be just fun in our lives. I know. I mean, I'll even compromise and say she can just be one or the other, okay? I don't even need both. Nice weenie or pussy. One or the other. See how reasonable I am? I'm the most reasonable man on the planet. And still, they spit in my face. Now, she could spit in my face, that'd be fine, but not them. These scientists, quote unquote. These ethics committees or whatever, stifling our genetic engineering. Needing saltwater to survive, yeah, it's true. I'm going to live in the sea. If there were creatures like this down there, I'd give it a shot. So it could be mouth to mouth the whole way down to keep me conscious. And figure out a solution. I'm glad Michaela left before we started talking about all this degeneracy. But the bold shading and Tata ring lighting highlights is too great. Thank you, Drawsmith. How do you make your own cult? I don't know. There's that one cult in Russia that was around Gadget from that TV show, or maybe it's a movie. Entire cult around one character. Just gotta be able to spot desperate people and prey upon them. That's really the key. Find out what they want and promise it to them. It's basically how it goes. Can't believe I'm giving advice and starting a cult. BD, you can play with my strawberry. Wonderful. She's a very active woman, so she's usually very sweaty, which is wonderful to me. It's a beautiful thing. All that delicious shark girl flavor. Lanio, have lots of money, make a religion, or Stockholm Syndrome, yeah. In a blender, add the strawberries and sugar. Oh, you're actually giving a recipe. I thought you were. I was waiting for the joke to drop. Does your self-esteem go with all the people that hit on you? I assume most people are kidding. Shit's older than you. Yeah, Bleach. Bleach is old. Was it from the 90s? Hey, cats, what's up? What are you hearing? Strawberry hole? She could sell boob sweat then? I'd buy it. I want it straight from the source though, I don't want it in a bottle. It gets gross when you put it in a bottle for some reason, the way my brain works. I gotta get it right out of the tap. See, I don't know all these cooking terms you're throwing out there, unfortunately. I make cans of beans and pasta, that's all I make. You say macerate, I don't even know what that means. I assume that just soaks in it, maybe, I guess? Soaks in sugar. I don't know. I'm not kidding when I hit on you. I think you are attractive, at least personality-wise. Well, thank you. Bleach is... Wait, what? Bleach is from before the 1900s. That's how I made mustard gas. Oh my goodness. Yeah, wasn't there some meme going around on 4chan way back in the day where they were telling people to make mustard gas with bleach? Was it baking soda and bleach? I don't remember. I probably shouldn't say the recipe for mustard gas on stream. I don't know what it is. I drink about 10 cups of water daily, and I allow 1 or 2 sodas. Yeah, I drink a lot of water. Sometimes I make a giant smoothie too. Drink that. Go pee every 15 minutes. But it's good, it gets me up and moving. I know the mustard gas recipe. Oh no, D-Ben, no. D-Ben got the Anarchist cookbook over there. Spent way more time on this lady than I thought I would, but she's so much fun to fiddle with. Oh, there you go. Drawsmith there. That's it. Yeah. I fiddle with her too. Yeah. I gotcha. Like a fiddler crab. I understand. I get the joke. Even though she's not a crab. Your gill's nice and shiny and wet looking. It's a very erogenous zone on shark women, their gills. Alright, Clausen. Good luck on your project. Have a good night. Doesn't even have rice in it. Oh no. The fiddle, obviously. I see. Clip that chat. BD said he'd have pity. I don't remember saying that at all. I don't think I said that even once. You just did, sadly. I don't think I did. I think this is revisionist history. What if BD and all of us got isekai together? What will we do together in a new world? It depends on what the world is and if we get powers or anything. I hope we don't fall into... Oh man, don't get me started on isekais. I've never seen a good isekai, I don't think. I guess ReZero is alright. I don't know. I kind of got burnt out a bit with it. Yeah, but what would our isekai world be? Fantasy? Well, yeah, I was gonna plan on watching that one. I think Momo was talking about it, where the homies go together and one becomes a girl. They start getting feelings. Oh yeah, Konosuba's alright. I like Konosuba. That's like a parody though. I'm talking about like actual isekai. Well, calling it actual isekai isn't fair, but yeah, I like Konosuba. Obviously, Darkness is just a. And even that sloppy bitch Aqua, I like her too. Probably pass out halfway through, you have to slap her to wake her up. Hey Koska, what's up? Happy Friday to you too. It is Friday. You're right. We all learn powers by reading spell books. Okay. I mean, I'd start reading. If I went to a world where I could actually use magic, I would be studying it up. That'd be so cool. Probably there's a lot of isekai like that. Closest thing to magic we have in our world is electricity, pretty much. That's pretty much our magic system. That's our mana. Electrical energy. Electrical potential. I'm not sure if you were here, Costco, when I was drawing the sprites. They look kind of like gnomes, though. They're very short and stocky. But maybe you were here for that. I don't know. Can't remember. She either has very small nipples. Well, they could fit right here, I guess. Yeah. What about an isekai where you and everyone else transported only have the abilities we have on Earth? Do you think any of the skills or personality traits would translate well? Where you and everyone else transported only have the abilities we have on Earth. So any of my skills personally or personality traits would translate to a fantasy land? Ooh. Fantasy world. I mean, I'm somewhat mechanically inclined, but it would depend what the level of tech is, I guess, and how it operates. I know very minimal survival stuff, but I would not put confidence in it. If they like femboy drawings, I can do that too, I guess. Hard-hitting journalistic questions. Hey, Nameless School, what's up? How you doing? Hadn't seen you for a bit. Holding out? Holding up? That's the word. Alrighty. Let's open up this boy here, do a few more things on him. Well, like one thing. You had a migraine? Yeah, I think you have those a decent amount, don't you? It's too bad. Sorry you had to deal with that stuff, Nameless. That sucks. Glad you made it tonight. I think all I did last night was finish up the boy here, Iris, and moved on to Shark Mommy. Oh my, you can replicate both a man and a woman with mere stick drawing. You must be a magician. Oh, well, they're very primitive. Okay, maybe I can do some good there. If they're that primitive, I guess, yeah. Mechanical knowledge would come in handy. Hey Jade, I'm not sure if I said hi to you, but I did see you say hi. If I didn't, then hello! Unless you're regarded as a women. Oh my gosh. That boy, maybe she'll take Keiko's place. You like Iris? He's gonna be in the game I'm making. Which I did start making it. I made a very primitive boilerplate thing for it, but I got the sprite of Victoria in there. She's bouncing around looking happy. I got a little idol shader on her. It's not really worth showing, I don't think. Cornea? Like your eye cornea? What do you mean? What's cornea? Is that a character? Cornea. Get the whip. Oh no. Like Victoria. Ghost is releasing a song. Oh, yeah, the band. What song did they release? Oh, I see. I can't. Yeah, completely missed it. When I think of it, I think of Flower Iris, but that works too. The cornea works too. I got you. I see what you did. It's the two movies things. Two people watch the same movie, but they come away with completely different experiences and messages. Lacrima. Oh, that's the song, yeah. Oh boy, Drawsmith here. Competing with Juice. There's one other person who said dad jokes. Oh, Sonic. Sonic and Juice always busting out the dad jokes too. That's alright. We're a dad joke friendly place here. Okay. I'm not sure, Nameless. He was here earlier. He may have to go somewhere. He may have been busy. Celine face, very nice. Apparently, Nameless, since you made the Celine face, apparently Katz has organized some people that are going to dub Blackthorn, or at least part of it or something. I thought they were just talking, but they had like a little group chat and everything they're working in. It's kind of neat. Israel, no. Juice these nuts. Yep, or you could have just ignored it too. That could have been another thing you did. No, it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, we're dad joke friendly here. Edit the audio? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I have nothing to do with it. Direct it to Katz. I believe Katz is the project lead. I don't even know where to start. I think it must have been the Half-Life 2 stream they talked about. I thought they were just kidding, though. Wild stuff. Ignore a pun opportunity. Oh no. Got your wrench there. Getting all excited. So fond of proving you wrong. Who? What are you talking about? Is that I'm trying to see if there's any kind of joke in there. I don't know. Did you get done beating your sister more? Should leave an evidence trail. You drop kicking your sister or whatever you said. Good way to keep her in check, though, I guess. Starts mouthing off. Oh no, got the knife. Add me on Discord if you want any sort of role, the voice acting stuff. There you go. Cats threw their Discord back in the chat. You want to hop in? Yep, Cats just put their Discord right up there. If you didn't see it, make sure you're on live chat. Sometimes it'll put you back on top chat. You can't see nothing. All the funnest comments disappear. Is that Celine hiding behind a wall? Every time I see that one, I think it's supposed to be like a dust trail. I always think it's a wiener for a second. This is my perverted brain. What sorcery is your spelling? I think Nameless might have been influenced by Juice a little bit. All the ASCII art. Is he cool? Is he cute? Is he smart? Is he lame? Is he cool? Is he dark? I feel like it's from something, but I don't know what it is. It's a wiener. Edited like that. Oh, I see. Look at that. You're taking Juice's place, playing the piano. Playing that old piano. Double piano solo, yeah. Trying to one-up Juice. The Peter, yeah. Close. It's piano. That's an odd looking face there. Edie, after drawing for so long, particularly the flesh Twinkie, we have a form of pareidolia, where you see faces in random places. But with Johnson, oh, I see what you're saying. Penidolia. Yeah. So that's called seeing faces. I didn't know the name of it. Yeah, where like you can look at a cloud and see a human face, or some weird markings on wood or something. All the Virgin Mary sightings and Jesus sightings and all that. I do see wieners everywhere in a lot of ways, that's true. Or you see like those vegetable that looks like a woman's waist and ass or something. Like a squash that has like a nice indentation. Evil Celine reaction, yeah. Busty Mary. I don't think that's new though. The Penidolia, I think that's been around since ancient times. Just had the feeling. And a strong suspicion about that. It's a homunculus phenomena. Pareidolia is usually audio. Oh, okay. Homunculus phenomena. I didn't know it's called that either. Woman's eyes hypnotize you, like that? They're pretty similar to Marina's, Ellie's mom's. Oh, this is from Vice City. I don't know about that. Hope it's not copyrighted. Well, too late now. It's been playing for a while. The homunculus phenomena is generally humans recognize a face from 3 close circles. Oh, yeah. Like, there you go, Nameless demonstrates. The emoji phenomena. Celine all face. All your Celine faces. You're washed up, huh? I'm not sure what that's... It seems like a song or something, but I don't know what that's from. Got me stumped, 1X. Which isn't too hard when it comes to media references, if that's what it is. It's from Poison Pop by Q-Bomb. Okay, yeah, I would have never guessed that. No, sir. Want to buy a custom guitar and I can't decide what color, woods, and inlays to use. Man, it's all pretty personal tastes. Don't think I can help you there. Maybe BD1 art on the guitar. Hey, go for it. Want to get a big Julian head on it? Love hard metal? I know, would you really like Nameless? No. I mean, you're right, but you know, don't tell Nameless. I think he's still in denial. Gotta ease him into it. On this side, I was thinking of using Olympic White in a Strat or Jazzmaster style body. That sounds good to me. I like white guitars, pretty cool. Ugh. You want a neck that bends. The Olympic White are great, and the Rosewood works perfectly. Well, there you go. I think my guitar is maple. Mine's just a stock Strat, though. Maybe I use. I don't know, seven string. Oh, you're getting a 7-string? My eyes are just blurring like crazy. I just realized I'm more insane than my sis. Well, yeah, I could have told you that, 1X. You're talking about scooping your eyeballs out with spoons or something. So. Seem to have a bit of a fascination with it. Your sister probably is having a good old time giggling and you're kicking her across the room. Very modern pointy Strat. Oh boy. DC Rich. I was about to say, I thought you didn't like those. I always joke about those, and you seem to get pretty mad about it. Can you please be an anchor for you? What do you mean by that? Can I be your strawberry boot with tits? Save me. What happened, cats? What are you doing now? What have you gotten yourself into this time? What kind of crazy antics is Cat's up to? Is Wrath on his way, or what? What's going on? Can't share the details. Oh, well, I don't know. It's kind of hard to help. but I don't know. Just be shooting in the dark. I can say that one of my numbers went up. Of nights tonight. Well, I mean... They puked on 3 of my fingers. Oh my goodness. I think I get it. Well, I'll be your anchor then. I'm not sure what I can do, but... Drawsmith got some encouraging words for cats. Thank you. Well. No problem. Oh, wow, what happened there? You guys saw that. So it just popped up on the screen. Nothing bad, don't worry. I knew somebody would go after that when I said that. I know I could rely on J-Nil. I'm a emo scene. They bisexual panda. What are you doing? You having a schizophrenic episode there? BD, what character of the BD verse do you think would look good on a guitar? A guitar for playing metal? Probably Julian, like sticking his tongue out and flicking you off or something. Maybe one of the shark people baring their teeth, maybe? I don't know. Maybe Creepy Boy? He's pretty creepy. Big Dick Larry. Larray. Live in Alabama. What part of Alabama do you live in? Huntsville? You don't have to tell me, actually. I was just kidding. Don't tell me. Don't share that kind of info. BD, what character from the BD verse do I look like to you? Well, I've only seen your butt, Momo, so... What are you considering? A Strat or Jazz Master for metal? Oh, why are you? Or you said wait. Julian stick or a little gore in a suggestive pose. That could work. Yeah, I was just kidding, Momo. You don't have to tell me where you're at. Only part of Alabama I've been to is Huntsville. Is the only reason I was asking, but I thought better right when I said it. Forgot I was on the internet for a second, like I was talking to somebody in person. There's no help for you, 1X. You've lost it. Oh. Call it a 2 out of 10. Damn, Cats is savage. It's like that meme, the pointy elbow meme. Super hot chick with the pointy elbows, 2 out of 10. The incel meme or whatever. I told you I live in Denver, your sister were basically best friends. That's true, Drawsmith, you did. I was like treating it IRL. Wow. 1.5. Well, then Cats was being a good boy then. That's good. He bumped you up. He rounded you up. That's a true friend right there. The fuck is happening here? It's a good question, Nameless. Alright, see you later, 1x. Take your meds while you're out. Clearly you haven't. What a fuck a wall. Well, you probably can find something better than that. Like a pillow at least. Something a little softer. That sounds a little painful. A wall. But you know, you do you. If that's what you want. See my butt. What BD character does my butt look like? I don't know. I draw a lot of my characters with big butts, so it's hard to say. Probably take your pick, I guess. I think I'm putting some very strange electronics in this guitar. It would have a pickup and a sustainiac, but without a pickup selector and only one volume. Okay. Yeah, I think 1x is leaving, Momo. It's so weird. The first time 1x came in, it was like a late night stream, and all they did was introduce themselves and talk about cool recipes. Now they've just gone off the deep end. They talked about gore videos last time, and now they're doing this. What a twist. Okay. No boomer ass music. Metal is somewhat boomer. That's a good point, Drawsmith. You're right. You're talking about legit boomer ass music. What you're talking about, Nameless, I know. Classic rock. Metal and drop A and drop G is not boomer at all. That's true. The more metalcore stuff or like 2010 type stuff. All the metal I was exposed to as a kid was boomer metal. Like Iron Maiden and all that stuff. Stuff my uncle liked. Some Final Fantasy music. That would fit the PS2 accusations for this. Smack you with my compliance stick. There you go. She's got it too. She can slap with the best of them. That's probably good, 1x, to be normal again. For thrash metal, I use my Gym Root Telly. Okay. We named nukes after them. My goodness. A brownie recipe. I mean, I'm not gonna make it, but if you want to share one, somebody may. Of mice and men. I don't know. Guess I can get started on this Tom girl a little bit. I'm probably not going to finish the lion art tonight, but I can start on her. I don't do too many tomboys, so I thought I'd do another one for this game. Maybe shorter hair girl. She might have a ponytail hidden under there, so her hair tied up, depending on my mood. Or I draw with her hat off. Getting blasted from all angles. Find one. I thought you had one on tap. If you don't have one ready, then... But I can Google a brownie recipe. Thought you had some secret stuff you were sharing here. BD, I'm the closest thing to an online friend you have. Quite certainly you could call me an online acquaintance. Are you the closest thing to an online friend I have? I don't know. If that's true or not. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's accurate. These bell sound patches are using Clan Ads OST. Okay. I'm not familiar with Clan Ad. I've heard of it. Check my Discord. Oh no. $100 Schecter and slapping tons of shitty stickers on it. Now you're thinking. Get all those BD boys on there. Put all that advertisement up there. Now you're cooking. Oh, I mentioned this earlier. Who was this to? It might have been the last stream. You remember, you brought up Lovins, Momo, and I went back and looked at that message. They sent me like a year ago. And they wanted me to make an image so they'd trade a sex toy for it. I emailed them, that's what they told me. They're like, yeah, we'd like to do a collab. Draw us a picture and we'll give you a sex toy. I was, okay, well, no thanks. Very weird. I'd never heard of them before. I thought it was like some spam thing, so I just ignored it, but... BD boys fucking each other on my guitar. I've ever offered to show you my hands on... Yeah, that's where I heard about it. Well, I guess I heard about it from that message first, but then you mentioned, I'm like, that sounds so familiar. You said it was a legit company. I guess it is. I guess they pay their artists with sex toys, which is kind of weird, but... whatever works, I guess. Bochi the Rock decal. Yeah, that's my thoughts too, Momo, so it's a bit weird. A legit company. I didn't respond to him. I might just throw out something. See what they say. Oh, come on. See what they say. Maybe they're one of the bargaining companies. They like to never take the first deal, first of all. That's how you always do things. Whether it's business or the cops, you never take the first deal. A ripoff would be a cheap circumcision. No. BD, how long would it take you to make a commission for a full-size character without background? How long? I don't usually work on a commission in one sitting, so it'd probably take a couple days. I could expedite it, I guess, if you wanted to pay extra or somebody did. But I have a decent amount of commissions going on right now, so I might not be able to even do that. But yeah. How can you hate Boshi, you tasteless Philistine? Still going on the recipe, there we go. They offer fleshlights that allow you to fuck someone who has a compatible device. Me to feel the thrusts, oh my gosh. While using yourself as an example. I see. I appreciate the illustration, it's helpful. Alright, that looks pretty decent. I like it. Oh, I wanted to commission something, BD. I still have about 2 months if I do that plan. Okay. Yeah. Just message me on Discord if you want to do it. Or ask about something or anything like that. Dystopian. You talking about the Lovens thing? I did duplicate that eye, yeah. Listen, I'll let you in on a secret, Drawsmith. One of my biggest weaknesses in drawing is drawing a face straight on. It's a fucking disaster most of the time. This one seems to look okay so far. But yeah, I did duplicate that eye. I'll do it again. I might duplicate the ear even though it's not showing. I might draw an ear and duplicate it just to do it. Then I'm gonna dab on all the haters. The cult leader Nameless has returned. Cult of Emmeline. Only for long-distance couples. Also, you can do random hookups on the device. Random hookups mean you can allow a random person in the app to control your toy. Yeah, I guess so. I don't really do long-distance relationships, never have, but if I ever do, I'll keep it in mind. If I ever have a change of heart. Well, I get not drawing straight. Oh my goodness. BD verse cult. Nice. I'll allow it. That's true, cats. I agree with that. I don't duplicate my eye every time I draw a face straight on, but like I'll do it by hand. But the faces I do sometimes straight on are just a disaster. It's not about asymmetry. It's just straight up borked. Do it more than when I Latino family. When I draw or produce music, yeah. Pretty versatile artist is anything. That's true. I haven't developed object permanence yet, so if something leaves for a while, it's just gone out of my memory. I'm moving on. Been here the entire time. Cult of Emmeline. Be in my chat tomorrow. I could do that. I said to message me. Trying to stop by. We're talking to cats. That name was taken. What are you sad about, Sin? Got a frowny face. Yeah, I figured that out, Momo. I read chat sometimes from bottom up, so. Not a great habit, but it's better than searching at the top for the missed comments, but that's my cope at least. Start from the bottom and work your way up to all the stuff you missed. I read from the bottom up to 134. Produce music. Which wood do you think sounds best on a guitar body, or does it matter? Reading bottom from the bottom up is fun too. It's kind of weird. I don't really like that. Don't like that at all, actually. Let's get rid of all that. It's a little better, I guess. I don't know. Something about that I'm not thrilled with. Keep going for now. Want some tiramisu? Oh, you're eating tiramisu, I see. My friends are also really great artists. Oh, the people you're streaming with? Okay. Nameless, I really do like rosewood. Maple is a bit bright for my taste. Ash can sound alright. Pickups. His hair looking a little better. I guess, sorry. Alright, what's going on? Leave me out of what, Drawsmith? I'm not sure what you mean. If not, I have some frozen gummy snakes. I mean, I'm not super into either one of those, but you can keep them. It's all yours. I'm not a big dessert person. And by not big, I mean I don't ever eat it. Nerd guitar time. I mean, I play guitar. I played it for quite a long time. I haven't in a while, but no problem. Enjoy your tiramisu, 1X. You want the ultimate? Probably the best way to find that is to play it in person, right? Seems like you have to be a little compatible with your guitar. It's part of the process. I don't know. I want a guitar that sounds really good. I already have 9, but I want the... Oh yeah, I read that. Okay. Referring to both the neck and body. The body material was found on electric guitars. Are too vital for metal. There's one. Collab stream on Monday. What do you want to do? Play Blackthorn with me? Oh man. I mean, I'm not sure what I'd do there. I guess I could come by. Well, like on mic, or you just mean chilling in the chat? Either Blackthorn or River City Girls. What a juxtaposition. I guess you could have River City Girls with Celine and Emmeline beating hell out of everybody. That'd be fun. Commentate as Caustic Crayon and roast your work. That'd be good. Actually, people have been posting some anthro stuff in the Discord, kind of making me want to draw some anthro boys and ladies with wieners. That Luna pic was pretty nice. The one above it was nice too. Reminded me of that old artist Palfu, if anybody remembers him, if you're in the Anthro boys. I don't think they upload anymore. I've been thinking about it. Been tempted. That's true, we have Momo. I have a pretty restricted schedule as far as streaming goes. Classic RE4. Great game. He gives me some commissions and I give him beans. I like that one. That's a good collab. Effects pedals, amps, playstyle, yep. PD, I can make you Mexican food in exchange for 10 full Julian comics. You better make a lot of Mexican food. Better be pumping that stuff out the whole time I'm doing it. DM me after stream, set something up. I mean, I guess you can, yeah. I'm scientifically curious about your derriere, so I'll join the chat for your stream. She's streaming tomorrow, so if you want to stop by, I'm not sure what time. Okay. Gotta draw her hat. Originally she had a long ponytail, it's like way up here, and it looped around like that. But it looks too much like her hair, I thought, so I was like, nope, I'll give her short hair. Full tomboy. Make a lot of food. Can you beat the big burrito, though? That's the question. Are you better than my local, authentic Mexican restaurant? I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Keiko with his uniform covered in blood, small knife in hand. Oh no. CST says like a venereal disease. Goodness gracious. Goodness me. Oh. Nameless hamming up the skits. Probably just sharing one of his fetishes with us, really. With Nameless. Made big burritos, but sadly you can't actually have one. I know. Let's talk about all these cool food you're making. The best burrito I ever had was in a restaurant in North Carolina. I don't remember the name, because I was pretty young at the time. It had like a full-on big old poblano pepper inside of it. It's really good. Come out to Texas, BD. I'll give you the real burrito experience. I have been to Texas before. I know they like Whataburger there. Never shut about Whataburger. Ice 9 kills inspired food. I prefer source information, but I'll ask him if push comes to shove. Can't have. Yeah, you rubbed it in already. 1x. I know I can't have any. You got me, okay? Okay. Whataburger used to be decent before Arby's. Oh, Arby's bought them? God damn, yeah, you're fucked. Yeah. Never a big Arby's guy, that's for sure. I know it's like a meme to say they're gross, but I mean, let's be honest. They're gross. Unless they've changed in the past. When was the last time I ate Arby's? Probably a decade. I don't think I ever went there under my own volition, let's say that. Arby's tastes like shit. Is that a question mark? It's not very good. I think BD has never been with a guy. I think I've said that on stream multiple times. Arby's isn't even a deli. They're like a nightmare a deli is. Yeah. Do they call themselves a deli? Is that what they do? Never bigger lie ever told. A deli. I didn't know that was what they claimed to be. That's shocking. My throat's starting to go. There's perfect setup for anybody who wants that one. BD's throat's going. But the taste of their meat? Well, there you go. But you're not in America, Cat, so maybe it's different where you're at. Maybe the Arby's in the Philippines are different. Sliced sandwich meat? That's fair. Arby's is known for having the beef, but BD's throat took the time. There you go. At least you made it related to the theme of the conversation, so I'll allow that. I thought you said you were in the Philippines. Oh, maybe that's Takachi. Somebody said they're from the Philippines. Oh, that's right, because you were talking in the chat about Wrath coming over or whatever. That's right. Shut up, Nameless. Sweden. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Takachi actually does live over there, because he's always like 12 hours or whatever ahead of me. Maybe it was Vietnam. I don't know. It's been a while since he told me. Maybe I'm like mixing what both you told me up together. Who knows? I think Arby's, a few times I went, had okay fries, if I remember, but again, it's been so long. Even that may not be accurate. Maybe they're just decent by the comparison of what else I was eating at the time. Yeah, they got the curly fries. Yeah, I do like curly fries. That must have been that. They're based on... Oh, you're talking about the band? Takachi's from Vietnam. Yeah, I think that might be true. I think I got Katz's and Takachi's backstories mixed together. Oh, there's long over. I'll throw on some old clutch COC, but I don't get much heavier anymore. Oh, yeah. I like Arby's. They're comfort food for me. Their shakes aren't bad either. That's fair. Over in the Philippines, it's probably pretty good, Cat. So. I'll go with that narrative. Make you feel better. You call her unleash me to the recognition I had. I didn't do it intentionally. Probably just running my mouth while drawing. Who knows what comes out. BD called my butt savory once, did I? Only like the fries and Arby's and the drinks, but nothing else. Yeah, I remember liking the fries, that's about it. But, again, it's been so long. Do you like women, boys from South America? Sure, both, why not? Your collar and leash me. Oh yeah, I got that. We have Jollibees. I'm Ted. Alright, see you later, Drawsmith. Resume packing my apartment. Yeah, that's right, you're moving, right? Good luck with all that. Seen Tool a bunch, Berserker, mine was amazing. This is all why I need hearing aids. Oh, wow. I don't really know anything about those bands you mentioned, but I've heard of Tool. I've heard of Sepultura too. Obviously, I can't pronounce their name, I guess, but I've never really been into super heavy metal, honestly. I had a friend who was really into black metal, and he never could crack me, get me to like it. He tried, but there's a couple songs that were alright, but that's about as heavy stuff I've ever listened to, really, I think. Anything more than that, I probably wouldn't even bother listening. It's not my thing, Nameless, that's for sure. I don't like death metal really either, or anything even sort of adjacent to that. It's just not my thing. Going strong, you really tired? Yeah. I'm brownish and Mexican, so. Nameless, that's racist. I see what you did there. I gotcha. White metal sucks too. That could legitimately be a genre for all I know. Like Christian metal is called white metal or something. I could believe it. All the silly names they have for genre and music in general. Sepultura was South American black, then heavy metal. I used to be deep and loud, aggressive metal, but then I grew away from that. More liable to sing to share synth pop than anything. Yeah. If you start getting too much more heavier than boomer metal, you kind of start to lose me usually. Play the Polish national anthem. Did you listen to Black? What is that, Momo? Listen to Black? Is that a band? Just a trick. It seems like a trick. I feel like you're up to something. Gonna make a Satan in this country, man. That probably exists. That's why I was glad EDM centralized to EDM, yeah. That's true. A decent amount of girls I've known have been into EDM and synth pop, so I have had a lot of exposure to that as well. I like a lot of it. It's pretty good. Some catchy stuff there. Man, I like that. Which side looks better though? That's the question. The left titty or the right titty? Alright, sorry, space out there. See you later, cats. Then I'll show you who I blacked. Oh no. A lot of people hear vibes with Anton LaVey's work. Oh, have vibes. Oh, I see. Satanism is stupid. I think Anton LaVey, that was the atheist branch of Satanist, wasn't it? I think so. They're Satanists who don't actually believe in Satan. They're just trolling Christians or whatever, primarily. Well, probably exclusively, actually. You're nutting. Only believe in the cult of the Beatty verse. Now you're talking, Nameless. That's why you're a mod. Got a good head on your shoulders, kid. Yeah, that's what I thought, J-No. I think they were like... A lot of times they would try to get their statue. I think that's the last time I remember hearing about them. They try to get the statue in there. Trying to get the separation of church and government, I guess, is their main goal. Or one of their goals. Maybe not their main one. Point out some hypocrisies, I guess. Why are you a mod? I don't know, Mo. I think you asked to be, didn't you? Anton wasn't cool. Anton Chigurh? It's the only Anton I know about. That looks stupid. I don't like that at all. Maybe. Alright. Julian as Ghostface is a cheap cliche movie. Or a cheap... I made cooks. I forgot what I was doing. I made cooks. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You mean to say cocks, or were you cooking? I made cooks. I like... If you meant you were cooking, I like that way of phrasing it. I made cooks. I would agree with that, Nameless. He supported Ayn Rand, and she was shallow, and so was her thought, especially his counterculture values, pushing a counterculture movement. It's invaluable. Yeah. If you look into a lot of those figureheads for things that are not great people most of the time, it's just, you know, mythologies get built up around people. Oh, Mohandas Gandhi is a good example, and Mother Teresa. However much good you think they did, there's a lot of skeletons in their closet people like to brush over. But, you know, if they did some good, you should acknowledge that too. Rizzy Drizzy. Very good. Very good. Yes. Hiding in the corner playing Minecraft. That's good. Cookies. Oh, he made cookies. I got you. That makes more sense. Ready for dark, not safe for work humor. Go for it. Oh, that's your Rizzy Drizzy. I got you. Very good. It's another disgusting term for vagina. Cookie. They still say that? Is that still a thing? Probably not. I hope not. I think I heard the song or something. I don't know where I heard it. It was gross. Humans are, after all, just human. Even if okay in skeleton closet doesn't subtract from the movement. Yeah. But you can hear the cum chugging in your balls. Release them. You made cocks. Very nice. Jim Lee, and I truly think he's going to infect my art style now. Well, that's how it works. You take a little bit of inspiration from here and there, and you all of a sudden have your own art style. As long as you keep chugging away at it. I forgot I gave her slight abs. Little Tom girl abs. Let's see. Let's turn it up so I can see. Oh yeah. Very nice. I still say cookie for a woman's vagina. Yeah, great. I love how American comics spam hatching. Yeah. The bold blacks in art is so crazy. Pussy is the only name for vagina. That's look. Nameless has been studying the BD cult book. Nameless is on point. Meat wallet. Meat wallet is still somehow less disgusting to me than cookie or muff or any of that other weird shit people call pussies. Anyone who says they prefer those terms to pussy are heretics in the BD cult. Will be treated as such. I call it my strawberry hole. Well, that gets a frowny face from me, but that makes you think of a prolapse looking like a strawberry sitting up there, so. I'm not dying, I do it all the time. Heretics. Coming blood is meaning you're, oh no. You can frown while I sit on your face. When kids were around, yeah. I mean, can you just use the clinical term when they're around? I don't know, it doesn't seem that big of a deal. Vagina is one of the most unsexy words ever invented, so Make me picture that. Picture what? What is a cock box? Oh, cock box for the pussy? Vaginas for women over 50. Depends what that woman looks like. She's a straight up gilf, then. That little kitty's still purring. Oh god, I can't believe I said that. Kitty's another awful one too. I couldn't even say it with a straight face, trying to play it cool. Say that cringy shit. But I couldn't do it. I failed. Ugh. There's so many awful terms. She Sasha's grandma. That's what I was thinking too. Nameless. Meat hallway. That's still not that bad compared to the other ones. I don't know. Still very anti-sexual conversation. Yeah. America's still like that. It's the meme, right? The mom getting offended when there's a boob in a video game. Meanwhile, they're tearing people's spines out through their assholes. It's a tale as old as time. In America, at least. I don't know if it's true in other places. Probably some places. There's this weird get up about sex over here for some reason. A board usually footed by both sides, thus creating a low table under which a man slides his naked body. Unironically using kitty, that gets it up to. No. No, J-No. No. Why would you do that, Momo? You did not just clip that. Can't believe it. Treachery. Why are you a mod again? Unbelievable. People love and hate sex. A Game of Thrones was a huge cultural milestone. There were so many titties in that. That's true. BD1 compilation being an awkward boomer for a whole hour. Compilation of all my boomer takes. There's probably plenty out there. I have plenty to pick from for the best of compilation. I think you generally like having me around, Pete. I mean, I haven't made you leave yet. Not that I really could. I could ban you, I guess, but... Never really thought about doing that, so... Okay. Ask me nicely to leave. Nah, you don't have to leave, that's fine. I don't think anybody's ever acted annoying enough in chat for me to actually want them to permanently leave, so... Take a decent amount to do that. Could be done, that's for sure, but... Yeah, that's good, Momo. Little teasing's fun, right? Keeps the stream interesting. Having people in there saying some fun things. Nothing wrong with that. It's always funny when some new people come in. I think there's 1 or 2 new people tonight that popped in earlier when we were talking about weird stuff. They always pop in when I'm talking about, like... What was I talking about? I can't remember. Something about the shark mommy. Like she squirts shark fin soup or something. Somebody came in because they saw the thumbnail. I thought, that looks kind of neat. And they pop in and hear that. Shark fin soup squirting out of her pussy. I'm like, oh, okay. Bye. I'm the anarchy you need. Bought a cantaloupe bubble tea. Oh yeah, was it good? Was I freaky and creamy earlier? I don't remember. You were weird, but I don't know if that was freaky. You were having a bit of the strange going on there, but... I don't know, were you saying freaky stuff? I can't remember. Oh man. You know you're making a game, BD? I am that one. How's it going? I think it's been a minute, that one, hasn't it? Yeah, you just said been a minute. There you go. Perfect. You answered my question immediately. I am. A spicy one. This was actually going to be 18 plus, unlike Blackthorn. We're going full on, hardcore, back to basics BD stuff. You see some of the characters right here from the game. Some of the characters you can smooch. Right here. I've even done some of the sprites already. I've been putting them into the engine slowly. Testing things out. And Chapter 1 will be completely free. You can play it for nothing. Try it out. Like the big shark lady? There you go. Yeah, I'm trying to cover all my bases for this one. Have, you know, a little short tomboy, a big dommy mommy, nice cute boy. And there'll be more, too. This is just, also I can show her, I guess. This nice lady, these sprites here. All kinds of stuff. Just a bean me in the background watching from the closet. Yeah, I guess. Borrow my character for a dog girl, hyena girl. I thought about putting an anthro character in the game, honestly. I've thought about it. Oh man. Alright. I want to borrow her. I'd probably just design my own if I was. I don't know if I want to use somebody else's stuff. I don't know. Oof. Probably just design my own. Or rhythm game like CPT Popcorn. Captain Popcorn. He's doing with Soulgasm. I've never heard of that. Captain Popcorn Soulgasm. Let me look that up. Sounds interesting. Soulgasm. That's cool. I like the name. Soulgasm. Interesting. It'll probably be more, it'll be more akin to a visual novel, probably. Looks oily, yeah. She's very reflective. All wet, always wet. Got offered to make a tiny home for myself on their property. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, if that's what you want, I hope it goes through. It's hard to tell tone over the internet, so I can't tell if you're saying that in a good way. Well, you said good, so I guess makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking about putting maybe an RPG mechanics, but I have to build. I might add that later. It won't be in Chapter 1 if I put an RPG system in it. I have to design that. Put a little more thought into it than the standard top-down stuff. Chill music. It is chill music. You drop kicked your younger sister earlier for singing Chicken Jockey. Yeah, you said that. Said she was giggling or something. Yeah, your older brothers moved to Mexico. Yeah. Happy with the idea. Never been able to afford a place of my own, so being able to build one is a dream come true, yeah. I bet it is. Don't doubt that. Soulgasm, huh? I should probably do more research before I make things. I never even heard of that. I do like the space lady Brickmaster told me about. She's cute. This girl here. Guess from some old hentai. Space pirate Sarah or something. I don't know. Icy? I don't know. Like from the gas station? Is that what you mean? Hydra from Hyena-chan. Let me see. Is that her mom? I like her name's Hydra. Those faces could be terrifying. Still would though. Even with their scary face on. Still smash. Being targeted by Hyena Chan, that's what it's called. Mama Hydra, is that her name? It's hard to find reference for this stuff, it's not showing up. Try different. Oh yeah, look at that. Good old Hydra. What a charming lass. Yep, we have Jano. Mainly does Critical Role and Vox Machina. Yeah, content. This is their first big branch out from the niche. Super stoked to see you're experimenting and making new stuff too. Well, thanks. I actually got in, I've said this before on stream, but I actually got into art to make art for games, not to really make comics or anything like that. Now that changed, obviously, but... Good titties on this hoe. Nice. Good old Hyena Chan, huh? Might have to check that out. Does Keiko like animals? Probably. Can I show this? I guess I could. This is the image I was looking at. I said she has huge titties. That's how I want to die. This is like me. This is little BD. And this fan. It doesn't really look like me at all, but whatever. That's my fantasy as a little baby boy going around. This is what I wanted to see coming at me. You see Emmeline? Yeah, I can bring up a sprite of her, I guess. I did draw a recent image of her for Blackthorn not too long ago. It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks, but... I can't show you that one. She's a little sassy in that one. I don't know. You want to see the standard Emmeline drawn? Let me see. What do we got here? Oh my god. I thought I had this saved, but I guess I did. What a pain in the ass. I have to click through all these folders. Disappeared from my little pen tab area. Better be happy about this nameless. There you go. There she is. Zoom in. Enhance. That shot is just begging for a pathetic caption. Yeah, it's perfect. You like Emmeline? I have some spicy images drawn of her I haven't posted yet. I drew them quite a while ago, I just haven't had a chance to throw them up. There was one person who messaged me who really wants me to make part 2 spicy for Blackthorn, but I think I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it. Keep the vision. We'll make the game spicy though, don't worry. In malign cult. Yeah. Your glue gun again. Hey, Juice. Get your little sunglasses on. I like that. They're making that face. Thanks, that one. Yeah. Originally, I mentioned this before, it was a script for The Bet, which is a porn comic, which is kind of ironic. I thought it was too dark for that. That's why I didn't want to make it. That's why I scrapped it initially, really, for The Bet. I thought it might be a little too much. For me, at least. I didn't want to make it like that. I say that, but the idea I have for the game's pretty messed up too, so... We'll see how it goes. Had to get some stitches. Oh, that's too bad, Juice. Just something recent happened? I guess it is. That might have been a little intense, yeah. I mean, part 2 of Blackthorn is going to be pretty dark too, but it's not quite... nothing quite that level. Of certain things in part 1, but still pretty bad. Part 2 is a little more action-y. If you want to know how the original script looked, just replace witch with vampire and put Sasha and his bro in there. That's how it was. But I changed a few other things around too when I adapted it. The dad wasn't quite as much of a creep in the original script. Momo's night out. Bean BD looking to busty Mary. That is me. Perfect recreation. I made the Celine face, definitely. That day something changed inside BD. What a backstory. I don't really believe in that changing, because I think it just awakens. You realize you like stuff, is what I believe, but... I think a lot of people like to blame their degeneracy on something external, but I just think it's inherent. For the most part, primarily. A cock box is something like a board, usually footed by a sideboard. A man slides his naked body. You said that before. What song is this? It might actually be from James Bond, I think. It's from Nightfire. 343, let's see. 007 Nightfire, Night Shift Theme 2. Fetishes are hereditary. Are you saying there's a huge femboy fan in my line somewhere? No problem, Nameless. You ever heard that theory, BD? mean, I haven't, no. I never really looked into the science of fetishes, honestly. For footsteps. Because you hide in the closet all the time? It could be any one of us. It could be you. It could be me. No. Axe had cut me. The back of the lake. Back of the leg, you mean? That sucks. Hope you're alright. You know, as good as you can be. Getting hit by an axe. Yes. Well, at least acknowledge it. I don't know what that implications are of that, but build some Lego sets with Julian. He'd probably just make you do it and complain about how you're doing it. Call you an idiot. Probably call you the F slur a few times. Oh, man. Nameless. I thought about taking this little sprite of Victoria here and putting her in a jar and putting her on my waiting screen here. Just for fun. Where would I put her, though? Where could I fit her in a jar? Maybe back here? By the PC tower? I think it'd be fun. Put old Victoria in the jar. Have the jar fill up. Yeah. That'd be an animation. Slowly ticks up. Me in the corner suffering domestic violence inflicted by Julian. Chibi Victoria has it coming. In more ways than one. Oh, I need to save this probably. Make sure it doesn't crash. Close this out. I don't think I'm gonna do anything on that tonight. Get your Victoria pocket pussy. Uh-oh, Juice has a jar. He's selling me the jar right now. An authentic one. Little air holes already put in the top so you can breathe. Victoria pocket puss. I forgot about that, yeah. Put that bitch in the jar. Getting aggressive. Where what? 1X, what's going on? The bitch in the jar? Victoria scares me, just put it in the jar, and it's been demoted to it. Ready, aim, fire. Oh, I thought you meant my target. You're taking aim. I thought you meant. Gonna hit her right in the eye. Anyway, I think it's a good place to stop. Been a long stream. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and chatting. And I will see you next time. Take care, and bye-bye. Do not redeem.